At age 21, Terry Fox, a Canadian whose leg had to be amputated due to cancer, started an east to west coast run because he wanted to raise money and awareness for cancer research. He ran the equivalent of a full marathon every day and made it 143 days and 5,373 kilometers before he lost his battle with cancer. Terry Fox was born in Canada and was a regular kid who loved sports. At only 18 years old, Terry Fox was diagnosed with cancer and his right leg had to be amputated. While he was in the hospital, he met several other children in the same situation he was in and inspired him. He wanted to figure out a way to give them hope. This is when he had the idea he would run across the Canadian continent, about 5,000 miles or 8,000 kilometers coast to coast, to raise funds for cancer research.
These people are still there. There's people in the bed right now who might not make it. Kids my age and younger. And you just can't leave something like that and try and forget it. I couldn't anyway. I had to try and do something about it.
His plan was that he would run an entire marathon every single day, 42 kilometers or 26 miles until he reached the other coast. This was the 80s, so his prosthetic leg was made for walking, not running, so you can imagine the pain that he was in. In April of 1980, he sank his foot in the Atlantic Ocean and began his journey. He would run through all the elements, even when it was cold outside, during the night, before the sun would come up, even when he was in a lot of pain, he would still run. At first, his goal was to raise $1 million. At one point, a town donated $10,000. The population of that town was also 10,000 people. This is when he decided that he wanted to raise $1 for every single Canadian resident. So he changed from $1 million to $24 million. Terry became a household name as his run went on, representing hope and determination. The whole country was touched by his story, and he was such an inspiration. On September 1st, after running over 3,000 miles or more than 5,000 kilometers, he started feeling pain in his chest, and the marathon had to be stopped.
Cancer had spread, and now I've got cancer in my lungs.
He had completed more than half the total distance. He raised over $17 million for cancer research. Terry unfortunately lost his battle to cancer in June 1981, and people continued donating money even while he was in the hospital. He raised over $24 million when he passed away, meeting his goal of reaching $1 per every Canadian. To this day, Terry continues raising money through his Marathon of Hope and has raised hundreds of millions of dollars. On December 16th, 2024, the Government of Canada announced that Terry Fox will be featured on the new $5 note. Peace.